So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and welcome back to another video. It's September 5th, a beautiful day. We're still down here in south central Pennsylvania doing some filming here, not too far from the Show State Forest here in Kings Gap Environmental Education Center, or just Kings Gap State Park will work too. We're going to hike a little bit of what's called the Irish Gap Hollow Trail. I have hiked a portion of this trail before at the other end. That was several years ago, and the trail wasn't finished back then. They were like working on that section, so it only went so far. We're on the other side of that trail, and there's a reason I'm here, but I want to show you the map first. So here's a map. This is an older map. So we're right down here. Here's Route 233, and we drove up to the Pine Brook access area. You can see the trail go up here, but then it stops. But when I was here last time, I came down this way, hiked at the Irish Gap access area, and just hiked down here a little ways. And they were working on redoing this trail and extending it down this way, but they hadn't finished it when I was there, so I just kind of went back. So, but today we're here. I'm not doing the whole thing. There's something, I think, right down in here that I want to find. And what exactly is it? Well, I'm not entirely sure, but I watched, my friend Day Hike Dave was here some time ago. I think he hiked the whole section. And in his video, he came across this large, beautiful stone wall. I think he had some ideas of what it was, but when I watched his video, I had some ideas of what it was too. But I want to go see it for myself. It's been on my radar for a while. I'm back in the area. I got to pick up some trail cams to the south of here in the Show State Forest, so I'm back here today to do some other filming and get those trail cams too. So I'm like, let's go down and check this thing out. So there is a little bit of parking here, right at the Pine Brook access, a couple picnic tables. And the trail heads that way. Oh, there's a squirrel down there too. Maybe we'll go hiking together for a little bit. Where are you, buddy? There he is. Oh, he's running away. He's like, I don't want to hike with you. All right. Well, let's get the pack on and get going. Like I said, from watching this video, I think that feature was on this end of the trail rather than the other end. I hope I'm right, but hopefully we'll find it. It's called. We'll talk a little bit about why it's called Irish Gap Hollow. There's potentially more in this gap to see and to find. We might do that in a future video, but let's quit yapping and see if we can find that beautiful stone wall. Try to figure out what it is. All right, and off we go. So it shouldn't be too far to walk to get to this feature. We have to get down to where the creek is. That should give an idea of what this wall was. It's right by the creek. But from watching Dave's video, it was a pretty massive wall. I really want to check it out. Who knows? We'll see what else we can find along the way too. Oh, here, check out this. Speaking of what else we'll find, check out this mushroom. This might be the flying gnats are a little bad today, but this might be the destroying angel. That ghostly white color. I think it is, actually. Could be. Here I am touching it. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly. That's what it looks like. The destroying angel. Obviously, it's poisonous. Alright, so heading a bit downhill, which is a good sign, down towards the creek. Also running into every spider web across the trail, too. Like I said, I'm hoping this feature is not too far from the beginning of this end of the trail. And now we're kind of twisting down back around. All right. Little tiny stream. Hopefully we can, I'm thinking too, when Dave was here, I think it would have been in the fall or winter. Hoping it's what we're looking for is not obscured by vegetation. But it was pretty big, so we should see it. We're kind of starting to head now into the Irish Gap Hollow itself. You can see how the terrain rises up to either side. Yes, so the name should give a little bit away as to who lived back here. Yeah, sorry, the little flying gnats are a little bit bad today. Not as bad as a little bit earlier season when I had to put the bug net on, although I'm starting to think about putting the bug net on. But yeah, Irish Gap Hollow. So there was a community of Irish folk living back here in this gap. I didn't find any, I'm trying to remember, I think I might have found a foundation or two when I was here at the upper end, but I always did kind of want to come back for other reasons too, besides just looking for this stone wall, just to see if I could find some other ruins back here. I forget all the detailed history. I don't think there was a lot of, I don't think I found a lot online about this place, but sorry, that bug net is going to go on soon here. Alright. Yeah, for some strange reason, those gnats, they just love your ears. That's where they want to go. It's the most annoying place in the land, though, too. Yeah, but depending on what I find here today, I might come back here and make a fuller video. You know, come back in the winter when all the vegetation is down and it's easier to find ruins. So check out some of the LiDAR images to see if I can see anything show up. Get some coordinates to check out. Alright, so at some point here soon our trail should drop. Pretty sure our trail will drop down further into the hollow at creek level. Because I'm constantly looking down that way, because that's where the feature we're looking for is, down that way. If I remember correctly. I've never been on this section. I just trying to remember what I saw from watching Dave's video some time ago. So I gave in, put the bug net on, at least partially. I don't have it covering my eyes. One thing I don't like about the bug net, it kind of obscures your vision just slightly, but over my ears, I kind of look weird, but keeps them from going in my ears. My glasses actually keep them from going in my eyes, so the gnats win for now. Well, actually not, I mean, I have this on, but anyway, they forced me to put it on. Alright, still, I feel like we're still up too high yet. Another trail goes down a little bit, so still keep my eyes open. Just kind of winging it here today a little bit on this trail, hoping I find it. I don't have like any exact coordinates or anything. Yeah, but we are headed down now, so this is a good sign. I think I remember watching Dave's video. Just after the rock wall, he started to head uphill. So I'm kind of going the opposite direction he was in that video. So if we start going downhill, we should encounter the stone wall soon. You're just kind of switchbacking downhill. I'm already seeing some, it's like there's another road down there. Seeing some mounds and stuff. See that there's like a whole nother trail down there. Maybe that's our trail. Where are we headed? Yeah, it does bring us down to this much more established trail. This is definitely an old road right here. You can see how it's kind of carved through the landscape. So this was like the original road through the hollow. I'm just gonna quick take a look up here. Make sure I don't want to miss anything. And then we'll come back, because our trail that we're following, there's the yellow blaze goes this way. But I just want to quick take a look up here. Yeah, I don't see what I'm looking for up this way, but I'm just taking a look. Just kind of curious as to where this goes too. Yeah, here's a mound. This is what I saw. The trail we came down on is just up there. I looked down and saw this mound of dirt right here. That's not natural. Almost like there's, oh yeah, there's like a, oh yeah, what is this? I would say this is not a foundation, but they were like digging here. Maybe mining for something. Maybe looking for iron ore or something, I'm not sure. I would definitely call that like a pit mine. That's where that pile of dirt comes from. So that could be from the people living here back then. Oh, because over there's another, look at that. There's another huge pile. I see a pit next to it. I gotta check that out. Even though it's not what I came for. Yes, there's definitely signs of activity. All right, let's cross here. I'll see what that pit up there looks like. It's not the feature we're looking for, but I think it deals with the history of this hollow. Ouch, those thorns. What bush was that? Yeah, there's that guy right there. All right. Got me. Oh, that looks deeper. Oh, thorns and spider webs. All right. This better be worth it. Yeah, definitely another pit. You can see how it's all dug out, and that's the spoils pile, I guess you could call it almost. Huh. There's the one we're just looking at, but I see another pile right there. So this is an area where they were definitely digging here. Might have to come explore. Like I said, I was already thinking about doing a much more thorough explore back here, but now I think I have to. Alright, let's get back to that old road and head that way. Look for the feature that we're out here, for the main reason we're out here. We're just kind of getting distracted by other things, which is okay. Adds some more intrigue. Alright, so this is where our trail came down. So now we'll head this way. I just heard a raven calling over that way, so I think he's telling me, Cliff, come over here. Come this way. Yeah, so that down there's the bottom of the hollow, there's the stream. So what we're looking for will be down that way. Pretty sure. Alright, well I think we've made it. I don't think we didn't have to go that far at all, really, down this road. I look down the woods, I see a line of stones down there, and I believe I see a trail. Yeah, that raven, yeah. I found it, Mr. Raven. So this is it. He just said, good job, Cliff, that's what he told us. Or maybe he's saying, get out of here, who knows. But is this the one? Maybe there's another one out here. Not sure if this is the one we're looking for though, but there's definitely a feature right here. Huh. It's not very big right here. Although it does get, if you go out this way, I think you know what it is already. Oh yeah, out there. That's where Dave was. Over there it's pretty tall. This is obviously a dam. There's a dam across here. Because up here, went across there, you can see how it's pretty big over there, but you can even see some remnants of it down in the stream right here. That's all man-made right there, that little swath of rock. That's what's left after it got washed out at some point. But it would have dammed things up that way. Let's get over there, because it looks way more impressive over there. Oh yeah, this is big. Whew, that is super awesome. Just dry stack stonework, no mortar. Wow. So I'll put you down in a minute and walk up to it. You'll get to see how big it is. That's taller than me. But wow. Got bugs on there, but yeah, now you can see how big this thing is. So I'm almost 6 foot. But yeah, that's several feet taller than I am. That's pretty awesome. And just keeps going over there. Yeah, I took my bug net off, and now they're like, it's like they know automatically. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, so this is indeed what I came out to see. It's interesting, there's like a little hole down there. Like a rock's missing, but anyway. It's just beautiful in a way. It's just all rock that they collected from the surrounding areas here to dam up that little creek. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, now we're walking on top. You can see the wall. If you look over, you can see the other side of it. Down there's what's left of it in the stream. So all this back here would have been, whoa, it wobbles. This would have been a lake back here. This is going towards those pits I saw too, so, huh. What the dam was for, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like there might have been a spot here to let water over. Or maybe this is just damage from a flood or something. Not sure if that's... No, it looks like it's intentional because the stonework comes back this way. Almost like there's an overflow spot right here. I'm just starting to think now. Because it almost looks like there's a little channel coming down. Yeah, and up here is where they dug out a bunch of the stone to make the dam. Yeah. So what was here? Did they have some kind of a mill here or something? You know, was there some kind of a water wheel right here? Was there a building? That I don't know. Usually people dammed things up for a reason, to get water power for a mill or something. It's been a while since I did any research on this. Like I said earlier, I think even when I did do some research, I didn't find a whole lot about this area. But they went into a lot of work to build this. So I guess there must have been a mill or something. Because I'm seeing some, you know what? I'm seeing some more stonework down here. So there was some kind of a building here. Let me show you. Alright, so we're currently standing on top of the dam. Right here's that tall section right there. But if you look, I saw some stonework out there, but then right here is some. Let me zoom in on that. That's the man-made. That's man-made. Right there. And then just up a little bit more. Right there, there's some more stacked stone. That's not natural. I think then just up there's some stacked stone. So this whole, there was something right in here, it looks like. So let's make our way back down, take a closer look. Yeah, this definitely warrants some more research and a return trip in the fall or winter. along with everything else I want to do. But this is intriguing now. Yeah, that's definitely man-made right there. There's a corner area right here. Oh, that breeze feels good though. Blows the bugs away, the gnats. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think. Are they controlling the water flow right here? Is there like making a channel of water? Because that almost looks, because even there, that looks man-made stonework. So, was there a water wheel right here maybe? That's a little bit far from the dam though. But depending on how they did things. You know, they could have had like a wooden trough that came out and turned the water wheel. I don't know. Let's go up there. Yeah. Maybe this is a state park. Maybe I could get permission to metal detect here. Of course, they would want to keep anything I found, and that's okay. Yeah. So here's some more stonework, and then right up there's some more too. So there was some kind of, I don't know, oh yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what this all could be, but you know, obviously would have continued, but it's all washed out. Just right up there is the dam, and just right there was that other area. And right up here is our trail, our old road. Alright, this is cool. There's a lot here. Yep, there's that awesome part. Alright, well I'm going to start making my way back to the trail as I keep looking around for more things. Yeah, I was pretty sure we would find that stone wall or that dam, but there's you know, more going on there. Definitely have to come back. Alright, now I gotta pull myself away from this area. Got some other stuff I gotta get to today. But this is still, it's September 5th. It's still summertime though, and all the summer foliage is up. Actually, the summer foliage is at its height right now, at its tallest, so it's good to come back later when all this dies down and the leaves fall off and you can see a lot more. Alright, I think we're going to turn around here though. Maybe? Yes, we will. Yep, the trail keeps going on, and that creek is just right down there. So yeah, there could be foundations and ruins all throughout here, this area. But we're going to difficultly turn ourselves around, start heading back. Although, you know, it's fun to keep exploring. You know, it's best to come back with more knowledge and, you know, looking at maps more, LiDAR images more, all that fun stuff. Then you have more specific areas to come look for and more knowledge of what it is you're looking for. So that's what we need to do. Maybe I'll invite our friend or two on that one, we'll see. But if you know more about this area, what it is we're looking at, you can let us know down below in the comments. Like I said, I'll be doing my own research, but I'd like to hear from you guys too. Someone out there might be intimately familiar with what's going on down here. But I think that'll be it for this video, folks. I'm going to head back up to where I parked, probably just like half a mile or so. Then we'll be heading into Michaux State Forest proper. We're going to be heading to the Haunted Hollow. Yes. Alright, hope I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.